Life in the UK Test. Chapter 3, Section 6, Part 4. Disclaimer. This work is independent and non-official. It is a free help based on life in the United Kingdom. A Guide for New Residents 3rd edition Handbook. December 2015. Chapter 3. Section 6. Part 4. Britain since 1945. Some great British inventions of the 20th century. Britain has given the world some wonderful inventions. Examples from the 20th century include: the television was developed by Scotsman John Logie Baird, 1888 to 1946, in the 1920s. In 1932 he made the first television broadcast between London and Glasgow. Radar was developed by Scotsman Sir Robert Watson Watt, 1892 to 1973, who proposed that enemy aircraft could be detected by radio waves. The first successful radar test took place in 1935, working with radar led Sir Bernard Lovell, 1913 to 2012, to make new discoveries in astronomy. The radio telescope he built at Jodrell Bank in Cheshire was for many years the biggest in the world and continues to operate today. A Turing machine is a theoretical mathematical device invented by Alan Turing, 1912 to 1954, a British mathematician, in the 1930s. The theory was influential in the development of computer science in the modern-day computer. The Scottish physician and researcher John MacLeod, 1876 to 1935, was the co-discoverer of insulin, used to treat diabetes. The structure of the DNA molecule was discovered in 1953 through work at British universities in London and Cambridge. This discovery contributed to many scientific advances, particularly in medicine and fighting crime. Francis Crick, 1916 to 2004, was one of those awarded the Nobel Prize for this discovery. The jet engine was developed in Britain in the 1930s by Sir Frank Whittle, 1907 to 1996, a British Royal Air Force engineer. Sir Christopher Cockerell, 1910 to 1999, a British inventor, invented the hovercraft. Britain and France developed Concorde, the world's only supersonic passenger aircraft. It first flew in 1969 and began carrying passengers in 1976. Concorde was retired from service in 2003. The Harrier jump jet, an aircraft capable of taking off vertically, was also designed and developed in the UK. In the 1960s, James Goodfellow, 1937, invented the cash dispensing ATM, automatic teller machine, or cash point. The first of these was put into use by Barclays Bank in Enfield, North London in 1967. IVF, in vitro fertilization, therapy for the treatment of infertility, was pioneered in Britain by physiologist Sir Robert Edwards, 1925, and gynecologist Patrick Steptoe, 1913 to 1988. The world's first test tube baby was born in Oldham, Lancashire in 1978. In 1996, two British scientists, Sir Ian Wilmot, 1944, and Keith Campbell, 1954 to 2012, led a team which was the first to succeed in cloning a mammal, Dolly the sheep. This has led to further research into the possible use of cloning to preserve endangered species and for medical purposes. Sir Peter Mansfield, 1933, a British scientist, is the co-inventor of the MRI, magnetic resonance imaging scanner. This enables doctors and researchers to obtain exact and non-invasive images of human internal organs and has revolutionized diagnostic medicine. The inventor of the World Wide Web, Sir Tim Berners-Lee, 1955, is British. Information was successfully transferred via the web for the first time on the 25th of December 1990. Study materials. All chapters from the study materials are Crown copyright and have been based on life in the United Kingdom. A Guide for New Residents 3rd edition Handbook. All photos are borrowed from wikipedia.org under the Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike 3.0 unported. This work is independent and non-official, prepared in December 2015.